map to the destination. The Land Development Code is the vehicle we take to get there. If you have a new vision, you need a new tool to implement it. This is an important tool, and a comp plan is a broad vision that cities develop lot by lot, parcel by parcel, project by project. This is the tool that guides what we require of each project as it comes in. It ensures we don't mix industrial and residential uses like we just talked about. It lays out the standards for achieving our new vision. It's things like, what do we want Main Street to look like? What do you want your parking lots to look like? What do you want your landscaping in those parking lots to look like? What do you want your landscaping elsewhere to look like? It's about community quality. Another tool that goes along with supporting economic development strategic goal is the development of an economic development strategy. Estimated cost $25,000. Economic development strategies involve market analysis of our city, defining what our market will bear, defines what we will be good at and avoid market saturation, and what types of development does Gardner want to attract and what can we sustain, and to what lengths we're willing to go to attract those desired developments. It actually assists in the due diligence to ensure we're good stewards of taxpayers' dollars for any investments we make or incentives we give for this development. Along with those come economic development technical studies and support, estimated $30,000. As projects come in, we're going to need cost-benefit analysis, feasibility analysis, fiscal impact analysis. You want to be able to review these things and support your decisions regarding economic development opportunities as they come. Also, is another component of this is to update the transportation master plan, estimated at $15,000. Depending upon the results of the comprehensive plan, it may involve significant changes to your transportation master plan. I think that's dependent on the comprehensive plan results, but it's a guide to which streets, pedestrian access, et cetera, that you'll be funding. Designing a new city website, estimated $20,000. This is all about branding and economic development. This is your #1 marketing tool for your city. It's the first impression and the first face for your community. And you can remember it with face. It should be fresh, attractive, current, and easy to use. Also involved is EDC for $25,000. I realize that you're talking about this in the next project, next on the agenda after this. We're not asking you to commit to a certain partner. We're asking you to commit this kind of dollars for someone to do economic development activities with staff. The second governing body strategic goal was to improve the quality of life. Listed on this slide is staff's initiatives to support that #2 goal for improving the quality of life, and I won't read them to you because that takes too long, but as you can see there, we have several, and I'll give a brief description of those that need a little bit more. The railroad quiet zone. We've had citizen concerns expressed at the council meeting. Staff believes a quiet zone can be created by modifications to the existing intersection for approximately $35,000. Next, there's some signature events. Case in point, the festival this weekend. These signature events are an opportunity to market and showcase our city. Staff believes $10,000 to each of those would be a very nice investment. Civic engagement. Successful cities engage their citizens. And both of these next things I'm going to talk about are tools to encourage all citizens to participate and take ownership of their city. Citizens want to have a voice. They want to feel like they've been heard. And these are different tools that will assist the governing body in setting priorities based on your citizens' input. The citizen survey, again, not asking you to commit to any specific vendor, but I am asking you to, or staff is asking you to commit dollars to some sort of objective, scientific, anonymous, public opinion survey to be used to gain citizen feedback from an appropriate random sample, and the results are monitored over time and benchmarked against our previous results and other cities. Citizen engagement software, that is for about $10,000. That is more of an online, convenient platform that is used. There's several different ones out there. The main thing about those is you put some sort of project or discussion out there, and citizens' ideas and comments are available for reading by everyone. So it's very transparent and interactive, and it can be used for budgeting or planning or any other issues the governing body. It's pretty open as to what those sorts of softwares can do. Safety. So under safety, we have a crossing guard contract, estimated cost approximately $25,000. This is really about the liability of not having consistent coverage to protect the community's children. If for some reason we have a crossing guard absence, you have to pull full-time officers off the streets to cover those absences, and when we pull them off the streets, now you're running the risk of having blackout time and community coverage. So crossing guard contract, staff believes, may help that. Also, police SUVs, may I simply say snowmageddon. We were fully aware of what happened during our winter operations last winter. Approximately $80,000 for that. Governing body strategic goal number 3, fiscal stewardship. Staff's initiatives to support this strategic goal is the addition of $20,000 worth of financial advisor services. This is actually per your abatement policy, the one we just redid. Per the city's abatement policy, the city's financial advisor makes recommendations to the governing body and staff regarding the applicants, the developers' financial stability. This is due diligence, again, to review developers' financial capacity. When you give taxpayers dollars to assist a developer, you want to make sure that we're getting what we paid for, just as you were all discussing. We want to reasonably assure that they have the financial ability to complete the project and to comply with any performance criteria, as Councilman Freeman mentioned, for any incentives that they may have received. So this is dollars for those types of analysis. This is governing body strategic goal number 4, infrastructure and asset management. These are the projects developed by staff to support that goal. Again, as you can read them here, these are all estimated costs, and we'll get to the brief description here in just a second. Maintaining the structural integrity of city buildings, estimated $15,000. The city has made huge investments in your buildings, in your facilities, in your properties, and in the past few years we have had zero money for maintenance for those facilities. $15,000 is certainly a drop in the bucket, but it's a start. This is a very large concern from staff. The IT business continuity and disaster recovery plan, estimated at $105,000 a year for 3 years. You are one hiccup away from disaster. With cloud products and citizen expectations for immediate response, IT is the backbone of every single department in this city. Every department relies on it. Utilities, police, financials, planning, parks, court, absolutely everything. We have SCADA. We have everything. You have no disaster recovery or business continuity for your city's IT data, including all the budget work and history since 1998. You have no standardization of equipment. Much of it is not business grade. Much of the equipment is sold that you cannot have maintenance contracts on it, and it is not supported. There is no network equipment newer than 2007. Much of it is manufactured between 2001 and 2007. Your current network will not support the police departments or the electric utilities' desired technology. Not funding this represents a significant risk and compromises the integrity of operations for this entire organization. And that plan, by the way, will deploy a business continuity and disaster recovery plan, deploy network standard equipment, improve network performance speed, and most importantly, security, and improve supportability of the Now we can go to inventory of assets for GIS